Sit down when you want to talk.
I want to see how you're doing.
Anton, when I brought you back, you could barely speak. But it's been 3 days.
They tortured him. His body is covered with bruises.
Delilah has the throne, and she has Emily. Anton, once we had you in a cage and you dared us to kill you, I need that man back.
Corvo, she's right. I can make electricity move from one side of the room to the other, but Delilah is beyond my understanding. When I came to Sarkonos, I meant to leave everything behind. But when the assassination started, I couldn't ignore it. By the time Megan and I connected the murders to the Duke, it was too late. The Crown Killer came for me. It kept me alive from my knowledge, but I saw things. Jindosh often had a visitor, Brianna Ashworth.
The curator of the Royal Conservatory.
Yes, Ashworth is dangerous, as obsessed with the occult as Delilah. Apparently, she's working on a device called the Oraculum.
There's more to her than either of you know.
If Ashworth is one of Delilah's lieutenants, I need to eliminate her. Who knows what this device is capable of, or what she's up to.
Megan, you said there was more to her than either of us know? Care to elaborate?
Meet me at the skiff when you want to set out for the Royal Conservatory.
Brianna Ashworth. Obsessed with the occult, frequent visitor of Kiran Jindosh, constructor of something called the Oraculum, and leader of a coven of witches that are now after me. Delilah pulls me into the void, or her version of it, and tells me what she wants me to hear, and then lets me go. If Delilah has that level of access, and if she can do that sort of thing, why would she use... She didn't use it to taunt me or torment me or tell me to stop coming after her. She just told me her story. There's no reason she would lie. Well, I guess... No, she's not trying to win me to her side. If she was trying to win me to her side and make me one of her lieutenants, she would lie. Maybe she just wants someone to know the truth. But we have to remember that Delilah's greatest power is her manipulation, whether or not... She's, like she said herself, she was crafty even before she received the mark of the outsider. Her greatest weapon is her treachery. I can't believe a word she says. But like Corvo said, some of it rings true. I don't think the parts where Jessamine is to blame are necessarily true. That might be her trying to turn me against Jessamine. Does Delilah know that Jessamine's with me, even in the void right now? Jessamine seemed confused. She said, wait, am I the one that's responsible for all this? And Corvo had to tell her, no, don't think that. This is all Delilah's doing. Corvo has the right of it. Jessamine was worried. And of course she would be, because as Empress, she would have had to consider all angles, including those of her enemies. And I don't think she would even see Delilah as an enemy. I think she would see Delilah as a friend with whom something went terribly wrong. So Jessamine worried. Huh. Well, we have to see how Brianna fits into all this.
There's a spark in your eyes. Something other than hate, which surprises me given all that's happened.
Oh. I'm gonna say this again. Or I guess I'll say this mistakes. I've said this a number of times already in this playthrough, but... As I've grown as a person, people around me in real life have responded to me in the way that like Anton is responding to me now. He's like, wow, they're surprised often at my reactions to things. Now, I'm not perfect. I do make some mistakes, some of them larger than others, even now. But I am just working on who I am. But playing as Corvo, low chaos, especially after several, like almost a decade ago, playing a high chaos Corvo bent on gameplay and revenge, coming back to a low chaos Corvo and seeing Anton respond to me by saying, wow, you seem like a bigger man than last I saw. And Jessamine too, saying, when all else seems bleakest, you seem to find another way. This is my highest praise. I don't know, man. It feels fucking good. I'm feeling like analogies between this and real life in my personal life right now. Oh, this is crazy. I need to get moving. Inspect or take?
Jessamine's face has never faded from my memory. Could Delilah truly be her sister?
I painted that from memory, which is a tricky thing. But I must admit to seeing some of the old Emperor's features in her face. It was long ago when I took Delilah in. Whipped thin, angry and brilliant. But her obsession with the occult and the Caldwin family took her out of my circles.
Delilah's paintings are chaotic, but she sculpts much better than you, Anton.
You knew Delilah? When were you going to tell me?
When you needed to know. My past is none of your business, Royal Protector.
Another lifetime. We all came to Karnaca for our own reasons, Corvo. Megan had hers too. I'm sure you understand the need for secrets.
It's cute how you stood up for her. Wasn't this your bedroom, Anton? No, this is your small little workshop aboard the boat. Your bedroom's right here. Did I break this? Bloodfly infestation. Dear passengers, I'd like to offer my apologies for being such a grumpy captain. First, to Anton, who I called a senile old goat when he decided to bring live bloodflies aboard for study. Not a single day passes without me staring in delight at those little marvels of nature. Second, my apologies to whoever broke the bloodfly tank, allowing them to flutter down to the engine room, bringing joy to this sad boat of mine. With the gentle humming of their soft wings, I deeply regret calling you a clumsy sack of guano, but now that we've all had time to enjoy their charming company, can someone please exterminate every last bloodfly on my ship? Okay, I get it now. Okay, sorry, it's all, I didn't pick up on it at first because it's text, and everything was so, like, amicable a second ago, but this is all entirely sarcasm. Alright, there's bloodflies in the engine room. Be right back. We know what to do to bloodflies in the engine room. Excuse me, Anton. Yes, I am about to let loose a live grenade in the engine room. Why do you ask? Megan, these are rats. Megan, these are not bloodflies. Oh, there they are. I kind of don't want to blow up the console. Sorry, Anton, I know those were your experiments. Incendiary bolts, incendiary bolts, incendiary bolts. Alright, so this is all cleaned up. I guess that leak got patched. It was right there, I thought. I guess guano does wonders on a boat. Dear viewers, I wish to keep playing, but I need more coffee if I'm going to do that. Or you know what? I think I'll switch to a root beer. I've had quite enough caffeine, and as long as I don't drink Bark's root beer, it won't have caffeine. Did you know that Barks, did you know that most root beers don't have caffeine in them, but Barks does? Do you know why? Their slogan used to be Barks has bite. I learned this from my friend Navard. Well, I knew the slogan before that, but he told me one day that's the bite. When they say Barks has bite, the caffeine is the bite. It's root beer with caffeine. Interesting, right? But I have A&W root beer right now, which has no caffeine. So it won't make me jittery on top of all this coffee I've had. But man, something about Dishonored and coffee just goes so well together. Look at the sky out here today. This is beautiful. So what precisely are we going to do? New travel log entry. Did I just write something? Brianna Ashworth is my next target. Brianna Ashworth, curator at the Royal Conservatory. I don't think she's from Karnaca originally. I've seen evidence of her visits to Jindosh's mansion. and Sokolov confirmed that she's one of Delilah's lieutenants. I wonder if she keeps the same sort of surprises up her sleeves. Sokolov heard conversations about a device being built under Ashworth's supervision, the Oraculum. Something tells me it has nothing to do with the artistic enlightenment of the masses. An after-hours visit to the Royal Conservatory will give me the answers I need. So, that's our next play. But before we do that, Ms. Megan, I want my root beer. And now we are back. So I guess we're going to go find out what this oracular order is all about. Is there anything else I need to do? We've talked to Anton, we've done the whole engine thing. We've talked to Hypatia, who's apparently going to leave the boat soon. Ooh, look at Karnaca at night. How beautiful. Also, check this out. Oh, they're just kind of gliding in the air like that. That's what they actually do sometimes. Seagulls, that is. I believe seagulls do this whole, like, hovering motion above the ocean along shorelines and stuff like that because they're looking down, trying to see fish. And when they see one, they of course, I doubt that part is programmed into the game. But they do behave this way and make those sounds. That's interesting. Whoa. There is an estate high atop the mountain. I think odds are pretty good that we go there eventually. All right. Don't worry about that. I don't like my present HP and mana situation. I should have bought more potions and the like. But we might as well start this mission with full both. 7 and 5. Yeah, we're fine with that.
We'll take the skiff. I don't want to bring the dreadful whale any closer than we have to. There is a small dock in Syria Gardens, close to the conservatory. That's as far as I can take you. Ready to go?
Yes, let's go.
Chapter 5. The Royal Conservatory. While being held captive, Anton Sokolov learned the identity of one of Delilah's chief allies, Brianna Ashworth. An architect of the coup that took the throne in Dunwall, Ashworth is powerful and full of secrets. She is building a mysterious device for Delilah. Brianna Ashworth must be eliminated.
There'll be a Grand Guard presence outside the Royal Conservatory. Inside, be prepared for anything. Ashworth runs with an eclectic crowd. They'll be the real danger.
The witches, got it.
Someday I'd like to know more about how you met Ashworth.
I know you would. Trust me. Ashworth is important to Delilah, which brings up something else. You might be able to exploit the Abbey of the Everyman in removing Ashworth from play. Turns out the Vice Overseer in Karnaca has been watching Ashworth from a hidden outpost near the Royal Conservatory. Check it out first if you want more options. Remember, if she's still working with Delilah, Ashworth is a grave threat.
Thanks, Megan. See you soon.
You know a lot about how these operations go. So, I must speak to the Vice Overseer, who has been stationed at a secret outpost to monitor Brianna Ashworth. So the Abbey of the Everyman doesn't trust their own new oracular order, and that can work in our favor. All right. How do I do the cool sword swinging out thing the way I used to? There we go. I guess I have to bring up Blink for that to work. All right, let's go. Oh my goodness. Ooh, an outsider shrine.
It ain't my job to check on the grinders. Sometimes I think she's deaf on purpose.
Syria Gardens. Guess it's time to get serious. That was the worst joke I could have ever made. I am so sorry. I would not be surprised if I lost a sub off of that. Hello, everyone. Wait, what? Oh, they're running me off. If you're looking for trouble, you're gonna find it. Ah, okay. Understood. These are people who don't want me around. And they're not hiding anything I want, so fuck them. Except maybe a blueprint in their boat. Doubt it.
I ain't got enough to worry about. Now they say there's someone on the prowl.
You just saw him.
Aren't bad enough. Now I have to be on the lookout for some no
I don't
good.
feel safe. What is wrong with this city?
Everybody's on edge. I don't think these guys are necessarily criminals. They might be, though.
We used to make good money here until all the Grand Guard shakedowns.
Would you turn around? I'm trying to get into your boat so I can steal any blueprints you might have. You know what? Whatever. Oh, see, you do have some good stuff in here. As long as you don't see me taking it, it's fine. Palaces don't make kings.
If that was lunch, then I'm a filthy blood clot, and that's all I'm gonna say about it.
I don't need to be taking their food. I know there's shortages of that everywhere. Oh, don't worry about me. I was not in your boat taking what little money you have. That's not how I roll, right? There's a member of the guard. Don't want to mess with him quite yet. Now then, I need to find the Vice Overseer. Where did Megan say he was? Vice Overseer Byrne has been investigating Brianna Ashworth. Search Vice Overseer Byrne's outpost. But where is that? We have some guard down the middle path. We have a right path that leads up some stairs and to a second floor balcony that could be handy. It looks like we have... Oh no, that's not what I thought it was.
Like yesterday, and I think I'll give it up for good. Better off in the void than another day like that.
I'm not sure you know what the void is like.
The reason I didn't know, I can't really tell you right now, but stick around. Eventually, you'll find out.
Can head up the stairs, or I can... Yeah, let's head up the stairs. A light on in that building, a balcony that I could probably use for something. There's got to be something in there that I can work with. In fact, there's a rune. How many of those do I have now, by the way? I haven't really been paying attention. I have 4. And that is handy because... Have I bought these yet? Rapid Sprint. Didn't I have my eyes set on something else? What about Time Stop? I haven't been using too much of it. What is this? Time is... Ooh. Lasting bend time. Time is slowed for longer, giving you a better chance to interact with your surroundings or to escape combat situations. Lasting bend time sounds overpowered. Stop time. Stop time brings time to a halt. Your own movement is only affected slightly, but everything else stops completely for a short duration. You can advance time in slow motion by holding right-click. Oh, that sounds really fun. Let's just wait for that. Okay, some more elites over there.
No. The technical officer came by and said it was fine. He looked at the wall of light, then climbed up to check the windmill. All good. Why?
Yesterday, the wind kicked up so hard I thought the windmill was gonna fall apart. The wall of light was flickering and sparking like crazy.
I've seen that too. But whale oil's expensive now, and the tanks run dry. The wind's unpredictable, but it's still better than a bunch of howlers running through the checkpoint and knifing us to...
Crap, I didn't manage to get out of here fast enough.
Hey, this can't be!
Shit! Where are you hiding, coward?
I lost him.
I'll find you, you know.
Is that the windmill that powers the wall of light?
Show yourself!
That is the windmill that powers the wall of light, isn't it?
Here somewhere.
Let's see. Who was it?
You don't stand a chance anyway.
True. Oh!
Hey, something wrong?
That guy got knocked out immediately.
My nerves is shot. Something unsavory going on. I'm getting good and drunk after this.
Bend time! It's time for my favorite tactic. You sleep, please. Oh, that's in the helmet. Boom! One in the leg. Boom! This thing doesn't need to be on anymore. Wall of light, schmall of light. Okay. simple enough.
Come on. Won't hurt ya.
Oh, he's not gonna hurt me. Maybe I should go talk to him. Nah. I was thinking of having a real close one-on-one chat with that guy. Because he won't hurt me. What's in here? Conservatory closure extended. A representative from the Royal Conservatory confirmed today that the site's closure has been extended once again with no promise of when it might reopen. Curator Brianna Ashworth could not be reached for comment. The Roseboro exhibit was to be a prestigious event sponsored by the Academy of Natural Philosophy with hopes of attracting numerous experts and guest lecturers from across the Isles. This important exhibition is now on hold indefinitely due to the extended closure. For hopeful visitors, there is nothing to do but wait for further word. Readers will remember that an infestation of mites in the Roseboro exhibit forced the closure nearly 6 months ago, although there have been rumors that no exterminators have been hired. Mites? In the Roseboro exhibit? We've heard that name before. Jindosh mentioned Roseboro in the first in a list of names he considered genius as furthering the cause of natural philosophy and, therefore, society. Roseboro.
If that was who I think it was.
It was just some footsteps.
Where is he, damn it?
Hey, coward! Come fight face to face.
My pride almost got me to hop this railing and go kick her ass.
I saw you. No use hiding.
But I think it's better if I refuse
Everyone's
to.
gotta die, yeah, but please.
Come out, wherever you
Not
are.
today.
That guy doesn't want to die.
I'm always alert. Always. They don't gotta say it twice.
Hello? Anybody? Don't make me search the whole place. I don't have time for that.
I think it's better to not let your opponent dictate circumstances, though. Give me whatever you got.
It was in the month of rain when she gave birth to the child. Left it on a stranger's doorstep.
Oh, it's hard times. People have done worse. All right. Maybe I shouldn't leave you here to be spotted. Maybe I should, though. This guy is already terrified. Why am I moving downward? I've already disabled the wall of light. Blueprints. That's always the answer. Blueprints. Something I have not been very good at collecting. I do try and search these areas pretty thoroughly, but I still have missed a number of blueprints. This game has got a lot, no, I mean a lot of explorable area. Case in point. Blocked. A key then won't do me any good. Possession would. Though I don't like really using that ability. It's weird and clunky. Of course, I haven't tried it in Dishonored 2. I don't know, it's just weird. I'm not cool with the idea of possessing other people, and especially not cool with the idea of possessing rats. I mean, there's some pretty cool creative things you can do with it if you get past that. Ah, black market. That's kind of handy. And what about over here? Wait, where did you go? Must have walked
Today's
outside.
your lucky day, madam. It's the day you get to meet Pirate Betty in person. Time to pay the price if you want to live.
Oh, no! Oh, please! I have nothing. I'm just a poor maid.
I see you've heard the stories about Pirate Betty, about all the terrible things I've done to the fools who refuse to give up some trinket or a bag of coins.
Have mercy! Don't hurt me!
Should I start by cutting off your nose?
Anyone help me!
Or maybe I could sign my name across your forehead with a knife. Use you as a human billboard.
Help! Murderer!
All right, no one's coming. What a bunch of cowards. We'll try it again later.
She's thinking they should have killed her when they had a chance. Now, they'll all pay. She took their precious silvergrass and tossed them in the canal.
She threw someone's photos away. She has done...
I says, it ain't right coughing up black like that.
Ooh.
You should march yourself over to a doctor this very instant. Coughing up black. But did he listen?
He can read. He thinks now of a poem he once read.
What's when I'm standing
On
just
waters,
to sit?
far from
Anytime it
home,
feels right is after about 3 o'clock.
upon the wind did ride.
I didn't know how many corpses there were rotting in the canals.
He's thinking of a poem and then he just howls. Oh, she's howling. Actually, they're all howling. They're probably communicating that way. Arf, arf, arf. Okay, howlers are weird.
Press me for more, but I have already told you about her.
She says.
Everything
Stay
around
awake,
here looks
she
suspicious.
says.
The rats look
I'm not even
suspicious.
sure what I'm supposed to be
Yell
looking
about them?
for.
Anyway, I don't see a reason to screw with these people. I almost wonder if they start a conversation or if they attack you if you show up. I think they'll just attack you.
Maybe I'll take a day. Just walk along the water, rest up a bit. They'd never agree.
Wasn't there a rune? Yes, there was. How does one access that rune?
Huh?
She almost kind of noticed me. What if I do this? I'm a little worried that'll make too much noise. It's probably fine here.
Open this door. The wind is up.
Black market.
Welcome. Don't worry, we are perfectly safe in my shop. Take your time.
Those flunkies he employs are there to twist arms, to make sure people suffer.
Whoa. Maybe I can rob you. I still want to buy from you, though.
Welcome to my shop. Say, an acquaintance of mine is supposed to be holed up in an office overlooking the Royal Conservatory. Check on them if you're headed that way. I'd check myself, but the streets are locked down. I'd make it worth your time.
I'll think about it.
See anything you like?
There are a few things I see that I like. So I have to look for your associate,
What
huh?
a pleasant surprise to see you again.
I mean, I just got here, but cool. These bolts are always handy.
I'm certain you will be satisfied with your purchase. An excellent choice. No need to wrap it for you, I suppose.
Absolutely not. The shopkeeper's cousin once attended a lecture in a building directly across from the Royal Conservatory, now infested with blood flies. He knows the combination to the safe there. Give me that safe combination, and 400 for a rune? Why not? Just to get it off of my heads-up display when I bring out the heart. Excellent. Well, it seems there's more to do here than I anticipated. I have to check on your associate, then find a way to rob you. So check on your associate, come back, finish the quest, get the reward, use the reward to buy whatever I want, then rob you. Wow, there's a lot that's going to happen with your little subplot here. Here it is. So your cronies outside are...
Flies are worse here than any district in Canada. Welcome, welcome. Have you heard? I'm told they robbed one of our shops. I'd like to see them try it here.
Oh, I will. There's a number of goodies in there. Stun mines. So, these are your cronies hired to make sure people suffer. We'll leave them alone for now. There's the boat. I've obtained the rune. Now it's time to get out of here. Past the wall of light, I suppose. Although we could check this building too, and it looks like... those runes... It might be this building.
Wait, I'll have a look over there. Come on. I won't hurt you.
Yeah. A sleeping civilian in his apartment. Mine collapses, numerous casualties. Typewriter, I don't want to ting on. Some plantains, I've got some more mana, I just bought some Addermeyer solution, feels good, man.
Hello? Anybody?
What?
Don't maybe search the whole place. I don't have time for that.
More rats squeaking around in there. And whoever was talking is probably a royal guard beneath me there. Pearl fan. Box of tissues. Anything on you? Oh. No key. She even scratches exactly where I was looking. I know it would be foolish to think this, but I was hoping she had the key to the black market shop. Don't need your eels. Don't need any of this, really. So your place is here for what? I can't open this door. Yes, I can. I can get around through here. Trying to get to that. Can't leave through here. Alright, it's in a different building entirely. No worries, let's get out of here. I could go downstairs first. Don't worry about the guys that are outside. Just kind of slip on by. That's a sealed door. And what's this? Furnace. Those rats are there for possession, I see. Another barred window.
Bit peckish. Could use a muff. Huh.
What?
I thought I saw
Come
someone
on.
right here.
Don't be
Let's
shy.
check the place just in case.
They just straight up blinked into the building.
Huh? I didn't imagine that. Something's off. Pretty sure of it.
You belong in a prison cell, crazy gals like you.
Never, ever.
No use running. Hold still.
away!
I'll check around here. I'll have a look around.
Wait, where is he?
Did the Grand Guard just actually manage
You don't stand a chance anyway.
Show
Come
yourself!
on! I don't have time for games.
to beat witches?
Can't stay hidden forever.
No, but I can stay hidden long enough for you to quiet down.
Makes me so nervous.
Going upstairs, etc. Not even gonna check the back room, huh?
I saw you. No use hiding.
You glimpsed me, but it wasn't combat.
Show yourself and state your name.
Look into the camera and address yourself.
Keep your eyes peeled, right, boys?
Keep your eyes peeled, right, boys? Everybody back me up on that one.
Come on, show yourself. We're all waiting for you.
I'll get him next time.
You have to give up at some point, don't you? There goes the door closing. Anyway. That was awkward. That's where I'm trying to get, and I need to leave to get there.
Jumpy as anything.
Yep. They killed both witches. Neither of them are lootable. Not leaving through that door. Let's find a different way around. You slept through all that, didn't you? She's scratching her waist like she really wants a key there. I kind of really wanted her to have a key there. Hang on. That's an overseer. Did I almost miss that? Is there anyone in here with you, overseer? This is the outpost I was looking for. Oracular Order divided. A representative from the Sisters of the Oracular Order in Zirconos paid a surprise visit this week to officials at the Grand Palace, delivering a message that calls into doubt the Order's formerly held position on the illegitimacy of our new Empress, Delilah Caldwin. Wait, what? A representative from the Sisters of the Oracular Order paid a surprise visit to the Grand Palace, delivering a message that calls into doubt the Order's formerly held position on the illegitimacy of our new Empress. So, the Order formerly did not recognize Delilah as Empress. They do now, and they're under her control. But recently, our representative from the Sisters came in and said, look, we need to reevaluate this. It seems that there is intense disagreement between the sects of the secret organization. While not a full reversal, the visit to the Grand Palace prompted the following statement from Duke Luca Abel. It pleases me that the Sisters of the Oracular Order have come closer to endorsing our beloved Empress Delilah Caldwin. Her recent and valiant coup is an attempt at restoring just rule to the Empire. And I advise the Oracular Order and the ever-stubborn Abbey of the Everyman to immediately embrace Delilah as Empress, accepting her wisdom and authority. We thank the Oracular Sisters for delivering this vision, and we call for a day of celebration. Meanwhile, Vice Overseer Liam Byrne, speaking on behalf of the Abbey of the Everyman, advises restraint, saying that the latest missives from the Oracular Order are still being interpreted and debated. And that is why the Abbey of the Everyman is here to look after the Oracular Order and their new Oraculum. They recognize it can be a threat to even them. Note to the Overseer. Overseer Ogburn. This isn't Overseer whoever we're trying to get to. Overseer Ogburn. I should be back within a few days. Continue to compile information on Brianna Ashworth's activities despite the odd letter we received from our oracular sisters in Colero. It's not like them to issue a proclamation without certainty, but I know I'm right about Ashworth. My gut tells me she's a threat. That said, the Howlers are my priority. This conflict with Paolo could affect our influence in Karnaca for years to come. Yours in the strictures, Vice Overseer Liam Byrne. He's the one I need to talk to. Byrne. And yes, of course, he still views Brianna Ashworth as a threat. Probably don't want to hit up that audiograph just yet. On the Oracular Order by Douglas Harwickle, historian. Much has been said about the blind sisters of the Oracular Order. In truth, their eyes function just as well as yours or mine. However, they do endeavor to become blind to distractions and frivolities. They will, if necessity bids them, walk among us wearing richly hued blindfolds or otherwise covering their eyes. In this way, they remain at all times ready to see things clearly. Decisions are made during the cloistered gatherings, though no others are permitted to observe. The process was described to me, so I render it here with permission. A room is prepared with heavy incense and blessings from the strictures. In a circle sit 30 or more sisters of our order until the room is brimming. We will hear no topic, lest we have each had adequate time to research. Several outcomes will be discussed, and some sisters are specifically tasked with advancing less popular or unlikely scenarios. It is not permitted to remain silent. Every voice must be heard. It may take some time to arrive at a decision, and by then, all are quite versed in the myriad consequences, and may have lengthy advice for all contingencies. When an opinion is written, it may be as short as a sentence or fill 20 pages. Yet still, one last sister must approve it. The High Oracle herself. Very enlightening, I say. Royal Conservatory. Ooh, a map. What is this new mission clue that has been uncovered? Brianna Ashworth's office is on the top floor of the Royal Conservatory, overlooking the main hall. That's where you'll find her. Brianna Ashworth, top floor in her building. In her office. Got it. The Royal Conservatory. Where's that first floor? Here's the first floor. And I'm guessing the entrance is right here. So this will probably be the front entrance that I'll use. In past the lobby, and then there's two sets of stairs, small stairs that goes to, well, the lobby. Okay, so this is not a lobby. This is the lobby. Curator Ashworth's office is number 1 right here. They said it was on the top floor, but the top floor is the 4th floor. There's actually 1 floor above it. This map could be handy. It's in my notes, so I don't need to stare and study it too long. Brianna Ashworth. The Roseboro collection. This is what we were supposed... This is what had an infestation of mites canceled. And now, because it's been canceled... the conservatory serves to further the oracular orders and therefore Delilah's end. It's... alright. What the... Tripwire!
By the streets! There's